going on, guys? First of all, my name is Tanner. If you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're not going to regret it. I cover NFL news and make NFL videos every single day. But today, I want to talk about the London matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. It was kind of breaking news yesterday. Daniel Jones is expected to start for the New York Giants. Both teams sit at 3-1, respectively, at the top of their divisions. I think the New York Giants are at the top of it. No, because the Eagles are 4-0. But the Giants are doing better than I think anyone thought they would. I'm hoping after tomorrow they'll drop to 3-2. I am a Green Bay Packers fan. If you guys don't know that, like I said, though, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, but I think the Packers are going to have a harder time than they imagined in tomorrow's matchup. This is the first time in NFL history that two teams over 500 have met in London to play. Apparently, at least one team in every London matchup has been below 500. So it's like, that's over 30 games I think have been played in London since they started doing this. And so this is the first time that's happened. So both teams are 3-1. Daniel Jones right now is the only healthy quarterback on the roster for the New York Giants. He's going to have probably, hopefully, a hard time blocking Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary. You got Preston Smith as well. So there's going to be some pass rush problems, and I don't think the Giants' offensive line is still playing as good as it once, or as well as they should. I don't know. I think, according to last year, I haven't really watched the Giants play this year. I'm just, going off what I've heard and what I do when I cover the news, is like they still have an issue just protecting Daniel Jones. They didn't have a great offensive line last year. That's kind of what I'm going off of. Kadarius Toney out. Kenny Golladay out. Sterling Shepard, IR. He's done for the season. Colin Johnson is on IR. Wan'Dale Robinson out. The only healthy wide receivers right now on that roster that I see on their depth chart: Richie James Jr., David Sills, Darius Slayton. 3 receivers. That's it. David Sills, Richie James, Darius Slayton. Unless they make a transaction, but they've already flown to London. They play in the morning. It's an early game, so there's nothing they can do. I don't think you can't just elevate someone from the practice squad. I feel like they would have done that already. Their running back depth chart goes Saquon Barkley, Matt Breida, Gary Brightwell. Their starting tight end right now, Daniel Bellinger, then Chris Myrick and Tanner Hudson. I don't see their offense as a huge threat. Evan Neal has not played like he should. He's been having a hard time. I just think the Giants' offensive line is going to have issues against this Packers pass rush. It's not that the Packers pass rush is just overwhelming, but I think their pass rush is better than the Giants' offensive line is playing, for sure. Azeez Ojulari is out. Leonard Williams is questionable. Darian Beavers, IR. Aaron Robinson, cornerback, got placed on IR. Dane Belton, I guess, is healthy. But I just don't see their defense as that big threat. But they still are 3-1, and they've been playing more competitively than people thought they would. And the Packers, like I said, have had their issues offensively. So if you go to NFL standings, and you can look at individual statistics, what teams, how many points they've scored, and points allowed. The Packers have only allowed 69 points this season. That's first in the NFC North, and it's one of the best in the NFL so far. I think it's the third least. So it's they have basically the third best defense if you go by points allowed. It's definitely in the top 5. I know the 49ers, I think, are leading everyone else with literally there's not very many points scored against the 49ers, if I can just find they've only have 46 points allowed. Their defense is insanely good and beating everyone else by a long shot. but the Packers only allowed 69 points. And their offense, though, has only scored 75 through 4 games, which is not good at all. That's not even like a top 10, I don't think. So their offense is going to probably struggle. I do hope that they get it going. But I don't know. That's just going to be the major issue. But you guys tell me your thoughts down below. This is the Packers versus Giants matchup preview. These are just my initial thoughts. If the Packers want to get that offense rolling, they got to get Romeo Doubs involved. Randall Cobb, I think, in my opinion, you got to utilize Randall Cobb way more. He's been playing great. He's been Mr. Clutch. He's 32, but he's still elusive. He's still got hands, and I believe he could still make yards after catch happen if they just target him more. Literally, just make him the wide receiver 1 and see how it goes. They just haven't been targeting him. They need to get Robert Tonyan more involved and continue to put the ball in Aaron Jones' hands and A.J. Dillon's hands. That's just what they need to do to continue. The Packers also have Jair Alexander coming back, David Bakhtiari, Elkton Jenkins. Both of those guys are back on the offensive line. So Packers are looking healthier than ever right now heading into this Week 5 matchup. And the Giants have had some issues. Daniel Jones still has that ankle sprain. He's probably not going to be the most healthy, but he's slated to start. That's what it's looking like. You guys tell me your thoughts down below on this matchup, and if I missed details or anything you guys wanted me to talk about, let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay sweet, y'all. See you later.
What?